everybody. It's me, Timmy Flowershy. And welcome to the Orange and Black Recap. I'm in a serious mood right now. I got a lot of things that I need to say in this episode. Last night, the Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Unfortunately, the Flyers fell to the Pittsburgh Penguins 5-1 last night. A really tough loss, but an even tougher loss was the loss of Tyson Foerster last night. Last night, Tyson Foerster tried to shoot the puck at the net. He put all his weight into the shot, and he threw his shoulder again. A lot of Flyers fans are worried. This team is worried. But I got something I need to say right now about this. Yeah, it's bad. It looked really bad that he got hurt. But this team, after what happened, needs to rally around their teammate that got injured. They need to rally around him. They need to play for him. They need to go out there and they need to step up. There are plenty of guys on this team that can step up. There are plenty of guys on Lehigh Valley Phantoms that can step up. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they called up Alice Bump or somebody from the Phantoms to take his place for now. But the thing about this is, I'm not going to sit here and go, well, how are we going to win? What are we going to do? How are we going to win? I'm not going to sit here and think that, because you can't think that. Because this Flyers team has to adapt. And as a fan base, we have to adapt. We can't always think that, Forester's hurt. What are we going to do? How are we going to win games? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? Who's going to step up? And I'm going to say it right now. And I'll say it again. I know I've said it before. And I know 9 times out of 10, I was wrong about this. But you know, I'm willing to take a risk by saying this. And I'm going to say it right now. You can't make excuses. A guy gets injured, you can't be all like, I guess we're never going to win a game again because somebody got hurt. I guess we'll never win again. You can't think that. You can't make excuses. You can't say, I guess the season's over. One of our players is hurt. It's all over. Let's just pack up and get ready for next season. No, you can't think that. You can't think like that. I can't think like that. Because if I think like that, I'm going to drive myself crazy. And I don't want to drive myself crazy during the holiday season. I don't. Another thing I like to address is, last night, I took my defiance to a level I didn't want to take it. And I feel bad about that. Last night, I was telling our announcer to shut up. I was saying things about Intermission Live that I shouldn't have said. And I said some horrible things about Sidney Crosby. I shouldn't have said those things. I should have a little more respect. And a guy who talks about respecting tradition, I really think I let people down the way I acted last night. And I'm proud of the way I acted last night. I was frustrated. I was acting defiant. But you know something? It's okay to be defiant to a certain extent. And last night I took it a little too far. And I'm not proud of that. And I'm never going to let that happen again. I was frustrated. And I'm not going to let that happen again. And that's how I feel about that. But I'm going to say this once. And I respect the hell out of Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins. But I'm going to say this right now. Pittsburgh Penguins, is that all you got? Is that all you got? Let me tell you something. Yeah, you beat us. So I don't give you that. I give you all the credit in the world. You guys capitalized on a player getting hurt. I get it. I get it. You have to do whatever it takes to win hockey games. I get it. But let me tell you something, Pittsburgh Penguins. Is that all you got? Because let me tell you something. You beating us last week felt like a paper cut. You beating us last night. You beating us.
Someone is at the front door.
You beating us last night felt like a paper cut to me. That's all it felt like. A paper cut. You didn't do anything to me. Your win last night, your 5-1 win, all it was, to me, was just a little paper cut. That's all it was. And let me tell you something. Last night, you physically beat the hell out of us last night. And of my team last night. You emotionally beat the hell out of a Flyers fan base last night. You emotionally beat the hell out of me. And let me tell you something. I've taken bigger emotional beatings in my life. You want to act like you hurt me? You haven't hurt me. You made me stronger. You haven't hurt us. You made us stronger. Your win last night was nothing but a paper cut. I respect it, but I disagree with it. And I have my own opinion. And your win was nothing more than just a paper cut. Tyson Forester's injury was way worse than what you've done to us last night. Tyson Forester's hurt, but I'm not going to sit here and quit. I'm not going to sit here and say that the season's over, because the season's not over. One of our guys is hurt. What do you got to do? I'll tell you what you got to do. You got to rally. You got to rally. You got to rally around your fallen teammate. And that's what you got to do. You have to rally around your teammate to win out the injury. I know it's tough. I know it sucks. But let me tell you something. You can't make excuses. You can't think that you're not going to win games. Because every night you have to step up. And I'm going to say it right now to everyone. Injuries happen. It's an 82-game season. You have games 2 or 3 nights a week. You even have back-to-back games. It takes a toll on the spirit. It takes a toll on the body. So last night, Tyson Forester's shoulder just gave out on him. It's going to happen. There's going to be injuries. You guys are playing a contact sport. They're playing a game where they have to put all their strength in putting the puck into the back of the net. And it takes a lot of strength to shoot that puck. You're putting a lot of weight on your shoulder and a lot of weight on your body when you're taking a wrist shot like that. 82-game season. It's a contact sport. People are going to get hurt. People are going to get injured. It's going to happen. Sooner or later, it's going to happen. But what you need to do is you have to rally around this team. And I know what people are going to say. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to give up on this team. But me, I'm not going to give up. My middle name isn't Quitter. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. No matter what anybody says, I refuse to give up. Because I am 39 years old, going on 40 years old. And I have two. And the older I get, the more stubborn I get. And the older I get, the more determined I get. And if anybody has a problem with that, I don't give a damn. Because this is how I feel, and this is how I express myself. Last night, yeah, I was upset about the loss, but I got over it. I woke up the next day. I got back on this computer, and right now I'm talking to each and every one of you, and I'm telling you how I feel. Let me tell you something. No matter what happens to me, no matter what happens to this hockey team, I will support this team. And you know what? The doubters and the keyboard warriors and the trolls can say whatever they want. Because I don't hear them. All I hear in my head is let's go Flyers. All I hear is don't give up. All I hear is don't quit. And all I hear is never retreat and never surrender. I don't hear the haters. I don't hear the trolls. I don't hear the keyboard warriors. All I hear is let's go Flyers in my head. And you know something? I woke up today with a smile on my face. And you know why? Because I knew today was going to be a good day. Because I knew today is another day. I can't get upset about what happened last night. Because I don't want to stress myself out. Again, especially for the holidays. You're looking at a man who's dealt with a lot in his life. Surgeries, near-death, a near-death experience, heartbreak, and disappointment. But you know something? This world is full of happiness. This world can be full of heartbreak, full of disappointment, full of unhappiness. But this world can also be filled with happiness, joy, perseverance, determination, family, friends. I do these videos because you know what? I keep it real. I care about my family. I care about my friends. I care about my hockey team. And I don't want this team to fall back on excuses. I want to see this team go out there in the next game. And I want to see this team win the next game for Tyson Forrester. I want to see this team win every single game at this point for Tyson Forrester until he comes back. I want to see this team give everything they got. And I hear that they're facing against a good team. tomorrow night. And that team is the Buffalo Sabres. I realize that they're a good team. It's going to be a tough challenge. I'm going to say it right now, Buffalo Sabres, yeah, we're vulnerable, but we're not afraid. We're vulnerable, but we're not scared. They're vulnerable, but I'm not scared. Let me tell you something. Buffalo Sabres, you're a great hockey team. I respect you. But I do not have to fear you. And I do not have to bow down to your existence. I respect you as a hockey team, but I'm not afraid. And I believe that my hockey team is not afraid of you. Buffalo Sabres, you better come ready, because we're going to be ready. Bring it on. No fear. No retreat. No surrender. And I'm going to tell you one more thing about this team. I see this Flyers team as the Diamond Dallas Page of the NHL. The DDP. The DDP of the NHL. And I think that this team is an underdog team. They're underdogs. Just like Diamond Dallas Page. There's a lot of people have their doubts about the DDP. And a lot of people have their doubts about this Flyers team. But one day, this Flyers team is going to prove everybody wrong. And that's how I feel about that. Guys, I will see you in the next episode on Thursday when I recap the Philadelphia Flyers Buffalo Sabres game. I'll see you guys next time.